Alzheimer's, malnutrition, broken bones, dehydration, and yes, even death. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you believe that a loved one has been abused or neglected while living in a nursing home, call us. The consultation is free. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
The weather. It seems like it's always changing. That's why Live Viper 6 is always there. From cloudy days and rainy nights to scorching heat and everything in between, the CSRA's most trusted weather team is always working for you.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
So when the weather changes, always stay prepared. Anywhere, anytime. The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on for the entire CSRA. Time and temperature, brought to you by your local Honda dealer.
Now on News Channel 6 at 11, a warning from the Richmond County Sheriff's Office to protect your cars. Find out why. Plus, with South Carolina primary elections just around the corner, we take a look at candidates hoping to be the state's next Attorney General. And nearly 2 years after Helene devastated Camp Tanglewood, a major donation is helping the camp come back to life. As your news at 11 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins in Barnwell County, where 2 daycare employees have been arrested and charged with cruelty to children. After an investigation, the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division reports that back on March 13th, 2 teachers, 41-year-old Jessica Creech and 36-year-old Yanita Grant, allegedly inflicted unnecessary pain upon a child at Barnwell Smart Start Child Care Plus. Both women are being held at the county detention center. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office needs your help to identify and find an armed robbery suspect wanted for questioning in an incident that happened 2 weeks ago. Deputies say he had a knife in his hand at the Yellow Store on East Boundary. He is considered to be armed and dangerous. If you know where he is, you're asked to call the police. 2 teenagers wanted for kidnapping are now under arrest. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office says Demetrius McClam and Demarion Simpson have been arrested in connection with a February shooting on Lumpkin Road. Investigators said a case remains active. While major crimes are trending down in Richmond County, vehicle break-ins continue to be a growing concern. So far this year, there have been more than 650 reports of thefts from vehicles. Sheriff Eugene Brantley says many of those crimes involve unlocked cars or valuables that are left in cars and visible from the outside.
Automobile break-ins has been the one thing that's kind of kept us on our heels coming into the beginning of this year. To this day, we've been able to drive those numbers down, whereas we had an increase. Now we're starting to see those numbers go in the right direction.
Officers remind drivers to lock their vehicles, remove guns and valuables, and report suspicious activity as the summer months get underway. It is time now for a first check of the weather with our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci.
Well, Jenny, right now it is a nice, clear and dry night as we start out with our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam right here at Television Park. We had a clear and dry night last night too, and early this morning, and with those conditions we had strong radiational cooling, which means a lot of places in the CSRA got down to the lower 50s. Here are your recorded low temperatures today, powered by Tempest. You can see 51 in Thompson, and then same thing in Augusta. Now, this was just a certain portion of Augusta, Mike Paget Highway to be exact, but at Augusta Busch Field, our low today was actually 52. So we didn't quite beat the record, but we did tie the record set back in 1969. Now, our high today was 85, warmer, but still 5 degrees below average. It is warmer than last night, though, so you can still expect some cool conditions tomorrow morning, but not as cool as they were this morning. So right now, we're actually still at 70 in Allendale, 65 in Augusta and Aiken, and tomorrow morning when you're headed out the door, we'll be down to around 58 degrees, staying clear with calm winds. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up, but back to you, Jenny.
All right, thanks, Jenna. South Carolina will elect its first Attorney General. Former Augusta Augusta mayoral candidate has made an endorsement in the runoff election. Eric Gaines has endorsed Stephen Kendrick. Kendrick will face incumbent Mayor Garnett Johnson on June 16th. Girl Scouts of Historic Georgia is getting much-needed funding to assist with ongoing repairs at Camp Tanglewood. Photojournalist Reginald Mackey shows us how camp has improved since Helene's devastation nearly 2 years ago.
There was a couple of tornadoes that started right in the middle of the property when the hurricane kind of stalled over us here.
Out of 25 cabins, 11 were destroyed. Other structures were damaged.
Have it all clean and nice again.
It is our pleasure and honor to be able to present you with $50,000 to help Camp Tanglewood.
This is a place where the girls will find what's within her.
It's so nice to know that girls will be able to be here this year because they weren't here last year. And it's a wonderful camp. It's like better than Disneyland.
The one that was right here was totally damaged. These ones, the back deck was taken out.
Just like it took someone to break that 4-minute barrier on the 1 mile run, coming to camp gives girls the opportunity to try things, and when they see something happening that they didn't expect could happen, it inspires them and the motivation to believe in something bigger than themselves.
He wants us to look down this angle for warpage, and actually standing it up against here is a pretty good guide. So, are you ready?
To see it be resurrected and modernized in a way that the girls of today can be here learning those skill sets that they need to further their careers in STEM education, outdoor education.
During the process of building and then the now and like when the hurricane hit. And it's such like a change because there was trees everywhere and now you can like walk. It's so wonderful.
It's not like Venezuela, like you go in.
And over the next few days, we will stay mostly sunny and dry, introducing just a 10% chance of a stray shower Sunday evening. I'll have your full Vapor 6 forecast with a look at the futurecast when we return.
This show is wonderful.
Correct. Postolo.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. You're taking a live look in on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam at beautiful downtown Waynesboro. Can't really see here, but there is a lovely flower bush that happens to match my dress, so I had to show you this camera shot to start our full forecast. But right now, 65 degrees out there. It's a comfortable night. We had a really nice day once again. It was sunny and dry with low humidity. Dew point of 60 right now, winds completely calm, and around the CSRA, our temperatures are in the mid-60s for the most part, but 70 down there in Barnwell and Allendale. So definitely a little bit warmer than it was last night. So high pressure is moving out. We're seeing a little bit of cloud cover to the west of us, but we're going to keep it sunny for tomorrow. All of the activity is off the coast here of Florida. We have the stalled frontal boundary bringing some showers to around Miami, but other than that, the southeast completely dry. You can see all of that dry air here on our water vapor loop. So low humidity sticking around for now. Definitely enjoy that while it lasts. And you may want another light jacket when you're headed out the door tomorrow morning. Upper 50s for a lot of us. I'm forecasting 56 in Augusta, and the average low is 66. So that puts us 10 degrees below average. However, those highs tomorrow will be close to average, anywhere from around 87 to up to 90 degrees. So yes, some places will be back to 90 tomorrow. We're going to keep it sunny with light winds. Notice those winds coming out of the south though. So we've had a north wind lately, but with that south wind, we'll start to warm things up, also increasing that humidity. So for the first weekend of June, it's going to be a more typical forecast, right around average with a high of 90 by Sunday. We'll also start to see more cloud cover on Sunday with just a 10% chance of a stray evening shower. So definitely plan some outdoor activities this weekend because it will overall be mostly dry. And the dew point's still tolerable, upper 50s on Saturday, 64 on Sunday, but we will start to feel a bit more mugginess, especially as we go into next week and we see those rain chances come back into the picture. But here's tomorrow at 6 a.m. High pressure still overhead. That moves out to sea. Then by Friday evening, keeping it clear with that southeast northeast wind. Then once we get to our Saturday, by the afternoon, still pleasant, dry weather. You can see those clouds starting to increase across the area, though, and we'll be watching the stalled frontal boundary to the north of us. So by Sunday evening, there's a look at 11 o'clock. Some pop-up light showers possible here and there. This could start as early as around dinner time, but definitely not going to be a washout. So nothing to worry about for your Sunday plans. By Monday, though, this cold front will be closer to the CSRA, and that will bring some scattered rain showers. And it's likely that this front will stall out over the area, keeping rain chances around with a few storms possible on Tuesday as well. So up to a 30% chance of rain on Monday. I do think our futurecast is a bit overdone with the amount of rain it's seeing. I think we'll still have some dry air in place for it to overcome, but then up to a 40% chance of rain on Tuesday, back down to 20% Wednesday and Thursday. So not a washout next week, just those daily chances of rain. It is a more typical summertime pattern, meaning it's going to be hot, it'll be a bit more muggy, and those pop-up showers and storms are possible. But it is Thursday, so you know what that means. The newest update of the drought monitor has come out. Meteorologist Avery Gray is here to break it down. The Live Viper 6 weather team has been tracking this drought for months now, and we have officially made a dent. May was our rainiest month of the year so far, and it brought us 7.28 inches of rain. And fun fact, it rained for 10 days straight. This left us with one of the rainiest Mays on record, falling at number 7 in our top 10. It's the most amount of rain we've seen since last May, which is actually in second place on the graphic behind me. This rainfall was more than 300% above normal for many across the CSRA, which has led to some significant improvement on our drought monitor. This week, every area of the drought has gone down one level in severity. For example, our exceptional drought is now extreme, and our moderate drought, or severe drought, is now moderate. We're seeing levels of dryness as well, which is technically the very early stages of a drought before it's yet to form, or in our case, the very end of one. You can visibly see this on our soil moisture deficit map here, where the dry area is now completely saturated, while our extreme drought area is still lacking moisture 15 to 24 inches in depth. This includes the towns of Fairfax, Barton, Newington, and Oliver. Thankfully, at least slight rain chances are in the forecast for next week, which should keep our drought at bay for now.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's great to finally see that improvement with the drought. It's been a while. We've constantly seen that drought worsening over the past few months, so to see it finally improve is promising.
We're going to see with the lake and other bodies of water as well, that
Yeah.
they'll be back up.
Yeah, the only downside is, I don't know if you've noticed this, Jenny, but the water quality has been so clear lately around the Augusta Canal. It's been so nice because of the drought, but now that we're getting that rain, it is looking a little bit muggier in the water. But of course, we need the drought. It's going to improve things overall, so looking forward to that.
All right, Jenna, thank you so much. Coming up next, President Trump details plans.
At Tile Center, we deliver exquisite tile and stone, expert advice, innovations in materials, and extraordinary value. We've been bringing your visions to life since 1961. So, why Tile Center? Well, Tile Center once again is the winner of the Best of Home Award. Come see why for yourself at any of our locations: Augusta, Martinez, Statesboro, or Aiken, or online at tilecenter.com. Tile Center, your tile and stone experts.
When you come to the Hall Bar Group,
in Georgia, family means everything. At Peach State Insurance, we believe protecting family shouldn't drain your wallet. That's why we work with top carriers to find affordable rates that fit every stage of life without ever cutting corners on protection. Because when you're with Peach State, you're not just a customer, you're family. Peach State Insurance. Don't overpay. Call today.
Governor Kemp and Lieutenant...
Thank you so much, Gianna. Coming up, after months of radio silence, NASA is saying goodbye to one of its most accomplished Mars orbiters. Don't go away.
Yes. All right. Hit me with the checklist, honey.
Luggage?
Checked.
Kids?
Check!
Butler trip check?
Before you leave town, check with the butler.
With our complimentary trip check, we'll inspect all your major safety components and parts to ensure your car is running its best. With multiple locations convenient to you, just let the butler do it.
The headlines about Jack.
Here is one more look at our 10-day forecast. Mostly sunny and dry tomorrow with a high of 88. Then as we go into the weekend, we are heating up even more, a little bit muggier outside. We'll hit a high of 90 on Sunday with just a 10% chance of a straight evening shower. Rain chances up to 30% on Monday, then 40% Tuesday. Staying very warm next week and then hitting the low 90s all of next weekend as well.
Finally tonight, the space agency officially declared the orbiter Maven dead. NASA received Maven's last transmission from Mars on December 6th before the solar-powered spacecraft's orbit took it behind the red planet. When it launched in November of 2013, it was expected to operate for only a year. Instead, Maven logged more than a decade in orbit, probing how the solar winds stripped Mars of its air and water.
Wow.
Isn't that just amazing?
It is.
Gosh, the Mars orbiter.
So
And it lasted, I mean, what a good surprise for NASA. That 1 year of information turned into a decade.
yeah, seriously.
Very cool, very cool. Well, that's our report for now, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you download our mobile app for breaking news and weather. Our next news is coming up at 4:30 with Mary Morrison and Gabriel Stovall. Have a great night.
Most Americans